So back to the book. Now the book looks like this now. So this is the cover. I was able to put my closure before I finished the inside, this too. So now the inside looks nice. I have 5 signatures like this, and what I want to do is I want to put them below this line, because here I will put, if you saw in the first videos, there's like a pen holder. Oh, it's right here. So there's this pen holder that I can put right here, and it should fit properly, I think. It should fit. Anyway, it will also be probably removable. I will put a maybe a Velcro or a paperclip. So this said, I want my book to be on this lower part, and here I might actually put a big envelope so I can put all the little pieces that I want you to use eventually in the books. So since I have 5, I'm going to use the method that I got on a reel, I guess. So the inside is, well, it's almost 5, I think. Yeah, so it's 5 on the top. It's not it's 5 at the bottom. And what we do is that I have 5 signatures that I want to be inside of this. So I'm going to show you here, and I'm thinking I'm going to need to see what I do on the screen. So let's do this. So I'm going to zoom you in right here. Okay. So I already made the marks, but I don't know if you can see them. No, I can see them on the, okay. So yeah, now you can see them. So they are here, 1 2 3 4 5, and the way that I've measured that is this way. So you have to slant, okay, you have to slant your ruler so it fits the 5 centimeters gap. But since I don't want to start with the half, because that would be difficult to calculate, I go back and put the F on this line, but I have to make sure that I put the F here too. So you have to slant until both F are on the lines, and then you make your mark at 1 2 3 4 5, and that's how you get equal spacing between your signatures without any problems. Now this said, I'm going to have to now put my, is it too close? I'm going to use the ruler, not this one because it's reflective, but I've also put them on top. Okay, so now I'm going to make my lines. Oh, that's 1, that's 2. Now with the light I'm having difficulties looking, but there they are. Okay, now all my lines are made, and they look relatively equal, maybe not to the side. So this was a, you know, packaging, so it's not always straight, but this is the part where I don't go further. So now I'm going to use a piece of paper, as if I don't have enough paper laying around. Okay, this was a misprint. Let's put it on the side that is good. Okay. Now I want this to be wait a minute. Okay, so my piece of paper is the length, the maximal length here, and the two lines that I made is equal to the inside of this. So now I can fold this in two, so I have my middle, and I can fold this here too. Now if I do this, okay, you see that it will be very high, okay, and I don't want that, but I want it to be, so this will be my signature, and I want it a bit about here. So I can do this and then fold this here too. Okay, so it's nice, it's equal, and it's gonna give me my the measurements that I want. So going to put my, okay, so now I have my little holes. We'll try to be delicate about this. Okay, so this is what I want as measurements, because my signatures will go directly in there. So now that I have this, I need to make them, let's not put this to, this will be top. Okay, so now can you still see it? Yeah. So now I have to transfer this, okay, to these. So I can go directly like this. Now I know you don't see much, but I am on the line making my holes, and I want to be able to pierce on the other side, so very delicately, so I know where everything is. And I will where is it? Okay, it's here. I'm going to do it on the outside too. Now sorry, it will kind of feel bumpy, so you just need to smush it, and they're gonna go down easily. So I'm going to do the rest off camera, and I'll come back when I'm finished. Okay, sorry, oh my god. Okay, so I have cleaned the lines, but you can see the holes. And when you do the 3 pamphlet hole stitch, okay, you can go from inside or outside. This time I will go from the tail will be inside. Okay, so you start inside your signature and you start at the back of the cover. Now this might be a bit difficult because the holes might not be big enough to start with, but that's fine too. Now I have to go in this hole here, so I don't mind turning to make sure I go in the right place. Not the right place. There you go. Okay, you can put your thumb here in the middle of the signature to make sure it doesn't close on you. I'm going back in the hole. Yes, that's the right one. Going back in the one here and the last one. Now I didn't want to have too much thread. Come on. My fingers are too slippery. So there you go. Oh, and don't do that like I just did. Okay, don't put this on the opening, just here, not here. You will break the eye of the needle if you do that. So now I don't have a lot of thread left, but I have enough to go back, and I'm going back hopefully a bit slanted here, so I don't get into the other thread, which I think I did anyway. Yeah, I did anyway. So let's give myself more here. At least this is not difficult to put back in. Of course. Okay. So nothing wide open. Okay, I'm fine now. This is taking way too long. Always when I want to show something, that it is just taking the longest. So go back in this one. There you go. Don't lose the other tail, which is almost gone. So use more thread, of course, if you don't want to be stuck like me. But I'm being frugal because I don't want to buy unnecessary things. I want to use what I have at the most, and I know that, well, technically when I'm not showing something, it actually goes well. Okay. So this is what the signatures will look like. inside. This is where the pen will go. So technically I could put a pen in there. Where is it? Okay, maybe a smaller pen, like a IKEA pen. But that's my thought behind things. So this is how it's going to look, and it's going to have a lot of room to move. Now this is a very small signature, and if I want to add papers, I can always slip tabs here and add papers. You know, like a. So let's say I want to add okay, so let's say I want to add like this. Okay, I want to add an envelope inside. So all I would need to do is do like this. I could actually slip this in, cut this, slip this in, and close it, and I will be able to it would go like this anyway, but it needs to be in between the I don't want to sacrifice this one because I want to use it, but will this work? So the two, but I don't mind to cut this one. Okay, so like this. Okay, you slip it inside here, so now you have this, and now you can actually add something else on this tab, or you can actually just glue it on the page or glue it like this, and it will add a paper to your signature. So this is why sometimes keeping these two, you know, at the maximum length is good. So I'll leave it this way to keep this idea, and you know, you could actually use this as a tab. You know, if you cut it here approximately, would it work? So if I use this as a tab, a movable tab, I would need to cut it just about here. What could I use? Let's use this thing. So this thing will give you a sharp one here, I think. Okay, no, will give you a middle. So if you want the same, you have to turn it over and go back to the line. And just adjust this thing here like this. So this is something I bought on Temu. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it was just I think $8. I figured it could be useful. So now I can put my tab anywhere, and it's going to look like this. So it's removable. That's quite an idea, actually. So I will end this here. I hope you like my new idea of a movable tab. Well, this is nice, and I hope that you will get to subscribe to my channel for more new ideas on the fly, and hopefully I will get my 500 subscribers before 2026. So thank you. Don't forget to go visit Mandy Etsy shop for the Christmas papers, and all the links will be in the description box, of course. So this is the design team member project, and I'm starting to like it. it's coming together. Okay, thank you, bye.
In a world full of whispers, thoughts take flight.